technology is very, very special and unique to a place like India, right? When you think about the world and when you think about especially, the US, right? I think in a lot of use cases, technology is the ultimate equalizer, right? And in a place like India, ultimately, what we are trying to do with technology is basically make stuff possible, right? Whereas when you think about technology in the US, a lot of it is built around convenience, right? So in my own career, every time I've tried to build something, I've tried to make stuff, more and more accessible. Whether it was Farm Easy by, trying to make healthcare affordable, right, for pretty much all of India. Second was, of course, with Hotstar, we wanted to basically make entertainment, omnipresent, really, right? You can watch a cricket match whether you're on a train or a bus. Some places where roads don't go. You can just pull out your mobile phone and watch your favorite cricketer playing. Or right now with the polo, right? The goal with the polo is financial inclusion, right? Where today 90% of India doesn't have access to financial services or any form of credit. And today, thanks to things like Aadhaar, UPI, eKYC, right? Like, and of course Geo, right? Like, a lot of these things have now become possible to be able to do. So I think the way I think about technology again is, to summarize, it is the great equalizer in a place like India. If used correctly, it can make things which literally were seem like magic 10 years ago or 15 years ago into reality, right? And especially I think the technology revolution which has been going on inside a place like India, like for the last 15 odd years, has been incredible to watch, right? And I think a lot of you guys, I think, are going to be contributing to this over the next 20 years, and it's going to be very, very exciting times.
Yeah, I wanted to suggest that since all of you are buried your head deeply into technology, start reading about a new wave which is just started, called is the fact that it is called a social construction of technological objects. And that point of view says that all things that we see as technological change and technological objects are socially constructed. There's an excellent book by a guy called Bijker, B-I-J-K-E-R, and he used this is something very quite revolutionary and radical in the way we look at technology. And I'm just consulting my notes. It says, for example, they take the case of the development of the bicycle, which we take for granted, 2 wheels, etc. It didn't start out like that. It started with a giant wheel and a tiny wheel, and etc., etc. But I think what worked was, it was pulled in many different directions. It was solving a variety of problems for riders, manufacturers, those who repaired it. The problems included how to make it safe, how to make it easy to manufacture, ability to manage roughness of the roads, and so on. Designs had various cultural meanings. Was the bicycle macho or should it be ladylike? And that was pulled in many directions. And so all of this resulted in, should social activities for cycle be done in public parks, etc., etc., or it should be included only sports. And he's written about how the bicycle evolved into the object that we now know. But it went through many different paths. And there's some recent other writings on how programming languages are based on social construction. How Python evolved in a way, and why it evolved socially in a way that is flattened out, Java and all the other programming languages. And what you look at it and you think it's only a technological reason why they succeeded, etc., etc. No, the society pulled and pushed programming languages in various directions till Python landed up and became, today if you don't know Python, you don't know programming languages. That was not so 25, 30 years ago. Java ruled the game. But don't look for scientific reasons why it evolved, look at socially constructed reasons. And if you have time, one day I'll come back and walk through the full thing on how Python was socially constructed. How society pulled and pushed and made it what it is, as opposed to what the original creator wanted it to be. Huh?
That was the